Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches Jiribam-Silchar daily passenger train service through teleconference from Shillong. Girls students continue indefinite protests. TG students form human chain demanding release of arrested students. Government instruct DCs of all districts to direct agents of Food Security Act to deposit the required amount and collect food grains. And two-day regional seminar on tourism prospect in hill districts of Northeast begins at Travel Research Institute, Chingmairo. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You are watching Primetime English News. I am Tensubam Ranita with the top stories and it is news at this hour. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today flagged off the Jiribam-Silchar passenger train service through teleconference from Shillong. Attending a public meeting at Shillong, Prime Minister simultaneously flagged off Jiribam, Manipur to Silchar, Assam, Bhairabi, Mizoram to Silchar, Assam and Kamakhya, Assam to Vaishno Devi, Katra, Jammu and Kashmir trains. Doner Minister Jitendra Singh, governors and chief ministers of the northeastern states took part at the event. Earlier, Prime Minister also inaugurated the exhibition of achievements of Northeast organized by Doner Ministry and visited stalls put up by some central ministries at JN Indoor Stadium, Polo Ground. Narendra Modi is expected to highlight various initiatives of the Centre for the region during the 65th Northeastern Council plenary session.
My government has been proactively following the Act East policy. I consider the Northeastern region as the gateway to Southeast Asia. As part of this policy, it is our mission to upgrade the infrastructure in road, rail, telecom, power and waterways in the region. And today, as a part of that mission, our flag of 3 new trains, we are committed to connect all northeastern states with the country's railway network.
Students of Tampasana Girls Higher Secondary School form human chain in front of the school demanding unconditional release of 2 students arrested by the police during the storming of BJP head office at Nitepa Chuthek on May 24. Slogans such as "Release the arrested students," "We condemn the arrest of students," "Implement ILPS in Manipur," "We don't want to be slave in our own land" were shouted by the protesting students. The students then attempted to proceed towards the place where the arrested students are kept and met them. The situation suddenly took a violent turn. Major scuffles between the police personnel and the students ensued. Students started pelting stones at the police and police had to fire tear gas shells and mock bombs to put the situation under control. Students of TG High School alleged that Manipur government and Manipur police have made the school a battleground. Speaking to media persons at Kishampat Laimajam Laikai Community Hall, Khundrakpam Malim Ganbi, a student, expressed dissatisfaction over the police action on the students who were protesting the arrest of students of the school. Another student protester said they will carry on their protests until the arrested students are released. It may be mentioned that 2 students of the school were arrested in connection with the inner line permit system stare.
Some protest peaceful among Hamzaki Haven, a coin have the Mono Warjo on Toy Carigino, Haven, Moy force Pilapatana, Hoymark, Manunda, Namkanya, Bukogai, Botoro, but then so cotton as Hadra, Amazu Port Hosa the lady. Migilam the police like Matam, the Awata, Metam the Gensele. Aduga, a holy Manipur, Sidana Carigi, police or Honey City at the Carino. Madam the Moigi, Luzata Mamotona, a coin key beneath Hungary Moida, took us up never.
Private school dongna stumning about Yam Liam Nagantana, Milak Haining, normal classes stumning about a government school Katang Satara, why the personnel in the police Natana about the Carino Cineva, coin hiding is a moina, quite the palm is a Caino.
21 girls students of Tampasana Girls Higher Secondary School and Ibutonsana Girls Higher Secondary are on an indefinite protest since last night at Kesampat Community Hall demanding release of the students arrested in connection with the ILPS agitation. The 6 girl students who quoted arrest on Wednesday are released yesterday. However, instead of going home, they staged sit-in at Kesampat Community Hall since last midnight around 1 a.m. 16 other students of Iboton Sana Girls Higher Secondary School joined the sit-ins since midnight. And Torangam Anil Kumar, husband of Torangam Tarini of Uripok Sorbon Thingjel Gopalji Lerak, has filed a petition to the National Human Rights Commission seeking action against the police personnel involved in assaulting Torangam Tarini on the night of May 8 during inner line permit system agitation. Indigenous peoples of Kangleipak, Ipak, Manipur has urged the people to focus on the inner instead of arguing over whether the Meitei should be included in the list of scheduled tribes or not. Ipak chairman Sapam Chajadalmani told media at his office at Wahengbam Lekai that the people have been agitating since 1990 for the protection of the indigenous people of the state. He maintained that the people are demanding conversion of the 3 bills passed by the State Assembly to an act. He termed the difference of opinions among the people on the demand for ILPS and ST as unfortunate.
I marup yambem labana inalai pam system ju oiroi chuya yaroi maramdi este corona paramene yaraga supreme court kakani haidana chui oiro have wakho ma miyamang thamgre miyam lady iho se iho ki level si yaure yauri iho ki level si yauro kan si mana nui tor bi thabu oiro yaroi na haiba daraga di hauri bi iho se lali oiro dabni sineba India की मनुंगा लेबा स्टेट अहुम नागालैंड मिजोरम अरुणाचल प्रदेश ता चलपा यारगा कई दमता मणिपुर दा कलिपाक मणिपुर सन यारवे जनु.
Government has instructed the Deputy Commissioners of all districts to inform the agents of Food Security Act to deposit the required amount and collect the allotted food grain. A reliable source told Impact News that the government is also going to take action against those agents who do not collect the allotted quota by 31st of this month, and the government will distribute it to the beneficiaries directly. An official who wants to remain anonymous appealed to all to stop malpractices in the distribution of cards to the beneficiaries. Sources also added that the government would replace the defunct fair price shops and take feedbacks from the beneficiaries in the implementation of the act. Mention may be made that the government has already set up a number of toll-free number, the minister's number and website for any complaint regarding the National Food Security Act. National Food Security Act has been successfully implemented in Jiribam subdivision, Imphal East since May 25, a day after the act was launched in the subdivision. 32 fair price shop rationing agents have been distributing 5 kg each of rice to the priority card holders, 35 kg each to AAY card holders at ₹3 per kg. However, General Secretary of all Jiribam Fair Price Shop Dealers and SK Oil Sub-Dealers Association and Dharmendra Meitei lamented that although the agents are putting all their might to make the act successful, government has not fixed the labor charge for the agents and appealed to the authority concerned to fix the rate and reimburse to the agents. Kairao MLA Karam Thamarjit today alleged that the breaches developed on river embankment at Oinam Muslim Lokon on May 22 because some vested interests intentionally dug out the earth using excavator. The MLA also maintained that his intimation to dispatch JCBs and dippers for the reinforcement of the bank was turned down by some Muslim brothers of the area. Other weak embankments were reinforced with the support of the locals of the area. Thamarjit also added that he even bore the expenses as there were no materials in the department concerned, but people of the particular area did not extend support. MLA Thamarjit stated that accusing the government of not doing anything would be wrong as the necessary measures are being made by the government.
Department kan natang nabadagi moi wanu khara lere kore hare pare tu jadi ai maite misa tharoi muslim chino tharake moi da paisa do poche do piu hare keti rahman hai khoi ken da gi natte moi toro potu pu gre thingnam ne na potu shin ram dre ari khoi na thare mi tu na poramu additional na piu na takna re exam pore akhoi na department gi gari na thilepa additional na po thabe yaroi gari mai thado ko nei moi na pugi poto aduna kai chakhi na koi chigli na department FIR parani moi farane.
Flood-hit people of Urup Khunau have been taking shelter in relief camps after their houses have been submerged under floodwaters. The banks of the Imphal River breached near on the night of the 22nd of this month, submerging several houses and agricultural lands. At least 800 flood-hit people have been taking shelter at various relief camps. They are waiting for relief material including drinking water and medicines. President of Urup Khunau Youth Club Mohammad Firoz Khan Alais Inaubi appealed to the government to provide compensation to the people who have lost their agricultural crops and livestock in the floods. It is likely that the flood water will remain for some time in the area.
Ising Kairiba area dagi, Mio Amapova, Yahundana, Kairau dagi, Yango Awang Legai dagi, Mio Kupu Karana, Relief Committee Semaga, Government the Yadudu, Tanari Haraga, Nasib Hova, Karigum Amapo, Prajatati, Pivangam Dava, Assume Makan Relief Committee Sidagi, Miam Section C, Ising is job Tokpada, Ranity Sanariba, Amasung Sanaraka Mayamse, Ising is job that Ranity Sanagumsi, Prajagi Awava.
A team led by Joint Director of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry today inspected flood-affected areas of Urup Khunau, Kiamgai, Koyai Thabi, Arapti Awang Lekai, Arapti Haining Makhong, Kiamgai Oinam Lokon and Arapti Lilong Mapal to assess for distribution of medical aids for the animals in the flood-affected areas under Imphal East. It's time for a small commercial break. We'll be back in a short while. Keep watching Impact News.
Manipurgi ahanba beautification center mafam sida mahing uring unsa khoiba ariba dakfam phahanba ngami tattoo mole freckle na jingbasu lauthokpa yai hakjang gi ahenba fat pamdaba body gi hair lauthokpa yai ahanba lakpiba 100 customer da skin test amadi doctor consultation lemna hingjagan ngasi mag unabiu Dr. Madhubala Laser Beauty Clinic MZ Avenue Imphal.
Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English News Bulletin. A large consignment of amphetamine and methamphetamine tablets have been intercepted en route to Imphal from Myanmar at around 4 p.m. yesterday in the More Forest, acting on a tip-off Custom Preventive Force led by Inspector S. Rameshwari Devi, fresh trespassers in the forest. Jilkhothang Lungdim, age 43, son of Sokhothang of Jangaungbung village in Chandel district, was found smuggling the contraband tablets numbering 29,12,200 during the frisking. Volunteers of Kanglei Park Students Association today caught a non-local for adulterating salt and tempering the price tag from Kashampat, Kaisham Laikai amid intense stir for the implementation of inner line permit system in the state. The person is identified as Rakesh Kumar Yadav, age 28, son of Didu Yadav, who is running a grocery shop near Kasampat Kasam Laikai Community Hall. During interrogation, Rakesh confessed to purchasing cheaper price salt of every day from Rashad Prasad, age 48, from Telipati and fill it in the pack of Tata salt. Speaking to media, KSA Secretary S. Bidyananda said the adulteration came to light during a drive carried out by volunteers this afternoon around 12:30. He said a team of Manipur police team raided the office of KSA after the drive, which is strongly condemnable. Bidyananda drew the attention of the authority concerned to look into such malpractices indulged by non-locals in the state.
Sanctioning process in Yuan Mother acting in a Senebising a cigar, Wakal Tamina Magitamata, Pamina Honas Romatamda, police is announcing in my case, I think of Pina of Honor Ponacing, but KSA officers in Hakim among the Red Tabunising what Todoka and Toki website, Masin live activity, Masina Hoi Manipu, police, some of the Manipu Langasi, Hariba, a junction of processing to Wasida, Mokojo Hating and Naquin and Yaura, I begin. Sing Natabangam, Aduga Hari musing as in a Pondroboda, Manipugi, Yamamaru, Misak Amakaki, Makogi, Yamnanga missing, having a monk Hagapaman, Amakak, Masi Tenese, Masia Lamdam Sigo and a fighting live activity, Masida, Manipu Gomena, Masida Akaming, Sanglakanda, Hariba Mara, Levising the Mataka Subsab Action Lakota.
Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha BJYM Manipur Pradesh President Oina Malish along with locals residents cleaned the canal along the Maitram Tsingphu Road in Naura Pakhanglakpa Assembly constituency today. The canal, which flows from Leimapokpam to Malom, was constantly causing flood in the area of Maitram and its surrounding areas as it was lying uncleaned for a long time. Oina Malish said it is time that locals teach a lesson to the MLAs who do not respond during the time of artificial floods in the state.
Congress say Tramga, Palapasida, Makoi MLA. Humpu sinangasi, Makoi Masamasagi, Tika out on the Labese, Masia Angopoi, Aduna, Parjamiamda, and Miamda in hygienic madi, Akoi Parama Tam Hodragadi, Akoi Ngasi, Corruption Haraba, Koingasi Manipurase, Lekata and Mangbayabaki, Oitopole, Maramaduna, Awanba Manipurama, Awanba Manipurama, same sea Haragadi, development of Sharagadi, Nasi Sakarse, Saint Sobanatangasi, Akoi Shunle later.
Adumamang the so high Lambisi, Hazan, Masisi out to Ton, Binaba, Amtajarak ising. Kangnaba Hadan Hazan, Hajikibani Adubo, the William Dabuduna, Hosito Virabasi, Equilam Siki Production, Atumatin Hajatari.
Yai School Kendra Development Committee today felicitated BJP candidates of 4 wards, namely Ward number 14, 18, 19 and 20 for the upcoming IMC election on June 2. The function was hosted by BJP member Ningombam Helendro at his office in Palace Compound. The candidates are Laimayum Rajiv Sharma, Ward number 14, Laimayum Inaunganbi, Ward number 18, RK Bina, Ward number 19 and TH Bijain, Ward number 20. Former DGP Yumnam Joy Kumar and several BJP workers attended the function. Ningombam Helendro said Yai School Assembly constituency is going backward in the past 30 years as leaders work to serve the personal interests.
Guidance, leaders in the Tanavate, I could Brazil, so to Lama, Logi, Carino Amatamda, Matamatamdui, La election to the Isagi Canada, the Pasama, Sunny, listening to Malo election P. Huduna, say Mangagi, right to Mangiba. I could
18 persons, including an autonomous district council candidate, have joined Janata Dal United. Welcoming the newly joined members at a function held at Tera Amudon, party president Moirangthem Tombi also announced that social activist M.A. Jabbar of Lilong Hauribi Mayai Lekai will contest the upcoming 2017 general election on Janata Dal ticket. Taking the opportunity of the gathering, M. Tombi thanked the volunteers of JCILPS Women's Wing for storming the party office at Babupara yesterday and stated that the party had never and will never shy away from the issues facing the trouble-torn state. He said the party will always join hands with the people and work together for the welfare of the people. M. Tombi also stated that uprooting corruption from the state is the main objective of the party and the party will ensure a free and fair election in the Imphal municipal election.
Manipur the issues not only JCILPS ki inner line permit system nataba iriba iramdam kannanabagi akhoi border fencing gi Manipur gi ujiki puning da tangdu laita daba akoina JCILP gi sigum issue gumada akoina nathai bagi wafam leite nathai ninga isi leite nathai na bagi akoi wakhal chu khoi da khanjete akoi iramdam sinung sijaba dum party amane.
Human Rights Cell BJP Manipur Pradesh State Convener Pangaijam Sarat Chandra today refuted the news item published and broadcasted in media by former president of BJP Haingang Mandal S. Liben that the incumbent president Chingakham Iboyaima General Secretary Organization M. Lalit Chandra as not an active member of BJP is baseless. At a press meet held at the office of the Mandal located at Haingang Mayai Lekai, Sarat Chandra also produced the order of appointment of C.H. Iboyaima as the president of the Mandal by former president of the party, T.H. Chauba, on April 9, and that of Lalit Chandra as well as appointment of Sarat Chandra himself as the state convener of Human Rights Cell, BJP Manipur Pradesh on April 15, 2015 by T.H. Chauba.
Chingakham Iboyaima nominate torga office bearer mayama mukhalaga akhoi punna work torupani masida active member woide khande khote haibadu adi matangda koina sengtok jabani hariba potse koi leije haibagi aduga state convener ai samak hoje state convener woine leiri hai hangang kendra sigi manungda awana tarakpa maipok langhui khudung chadaba kaya akoi BJP hangang mandalna kanna hona jakhigani mateng pangkhigani BJP bu mapangan kalan khigani hoje khoi leijariba BJP Haingang Mandal Haingang Mayai Lekai gi office ta lengbiraga aikoi gi document mayam se yengbiragadi khanbiriba aranwa khansing ado kokpi gadra.
Ward number 20 Unit Committee Ayangpally in Yai School Assembly Constituency today organized one-day free medical camp for flood-hit people at Wangai Ayangpally Community Hall. Around 300 people were treated at the camp by 5 doctors under CMO Imphal West. Yaiskul MLA Ilangbam Chand said the camp was held with the aim to prevent waterborne diseases after the floods.
Sing chau na sidais da wana nangraba khara laitlai ro myam ana ye gyor kadra tholakadra haibagi adugumagi kitang matieng oigadra haidana sidais da myam karu lekai gi kitang masa nungai tawa ngang kai kai atai tai myam yingmiring ma leraga su adugi kano si tanja si natraga si kana basi lobi ho haidana khoingi ngarang si publicity chala kana unit development committee na kanna hona biraga asigi free medical camp si pangthok chabni.
Muslim Rashtriya Manch Manipur branch today organized a health camp for the people of Kiamgai affected by floods. The camp was held at Kiamgai Awang Lekai Community Hall at Takhon Makha Lekai with the help of 6 Assam Rifles posted at Kanchipur. Around 500 persons were treated at the medical camp. Kabui Dharma Sabha Manipur felicitated the Lungpai Jai Kabui Tomba Kabui on being conferred Kabya Bhushan Upadhi. The felicitation was held at Kabui Dharma Sabha City Office in Nagamapal, Kangjabi Leirak. Manipur Sahitya Parishad Imphal on May 15 conferred the award on D. Lungpuijay Kabui, who is also the president of Kabui Dharma Sabha Manipur. All Jiribam Contract Teachers Association AJCTA today held a signature campaign demanding regularization of contract teachers of Jiribam under the banner "Do not discriminate contract teachers of Jiribam. Regularize their services too" in front of Jiribam ADC Bungalow. Around 1,000 persons took part in the campaign. Secretary of AJCTA KH Basanta Singh said the campaign was launched against the government's failure to address the long pending issues of the teachers. The association will intensify its agitation if the government continues to neglect the legitimate rights of the teachers, and the government should be held responsible for any untoward incident. It's time for a small commercial break. We'll be back in a short while. Keep watching Impact News.
Manipur gi ahanba beautification center mafam sida mahing uring unsa khoiba ariba dakfam phahan bangami tattoo mole freckle na chingbasu lauthokpa yai hakchang gi ahenba fat pamdaba body gi hair lauthokpa yai ahanba lakpiba 100 customer da skin test amadi doctor consultation lemna hingjagan ngasimag unabiu Dr. Madhubala Laser Beauty Clinic MZ Avenue Imphal.
Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English News Bulletin. A person who was believed to have been killed in a clash with Myanmar army returned back home. The person has been identified as Nongmaithim Sham, 51 years, of Soambung Gate under Lamlai police station. He was arrested by police after he was released from Kale Jail, Myanmar, and produced in front of Chief Judicial Magistrate Imphal East Judge A. Notaneshwari. The court released him on bail. Speaking to Impact News, Sham said he joined an underground outfit in 2010. In 2012, he, along with 8 other cadres of the outfit, ran away from themselves to the police along with their weapon. But they were ambushed by a combined team of the outfit and Myanmar army at Lau Sok in Myanmar. He was caught by the Myanmar army, put to Kale jail for 4 years and 4 months. After his jail term, he was released on the 19th of this month. But when he reached his last rites were performed, thinking that he was dead.
Jumda halakpadade aigi nupi angang chasingna aibu sigre haidana aigi deba karma mathau karma loino loisalame aigi lemhoriba punsiji chasu jing takchadana e kanagum amata phattaba khanbidana aina hajari dana ai matam khara aremba punsi khara je yumda kyantana mijam moina ai hingjarage jai phanaba bebi oi khurumjari
bani tanaraga nungai phana panraga kana torage duna Pati amana ju monda kana tobira no ma punsi aremba je bani matam khara di hingjarage.
2-day regional seminar on tourism prospect in the hill districts of Northeast India began today at the Conference Hall of Tribal Research Institute, Chingmairong. The seminar is organized by Manipur University Tribal Students Union, Mutsu, under the sponsorship of Tribal Research Institute, Manipur. Speaking at the inauguration of the seminar, Joint Registrar of Manipur University, David K. Zote, said tourism policy is needed to promote tourism in the state. He said even though the state has a number of tourism resources, it has failed to attract tourists due to lack of marketing skills. The seminar is attended by members of Manipur University, Tribal Students Union, Mutsu and Tribal Research Institution, Manipur. Speaking to media persons, President of Manipur University Tribal Students Union, Mutsu, Bosco Jaiche Kharam said they are organizing the seminar with the aim to explore the various tourist resources of the state.
Akhoi Manipur da culture tourism lai and then village tourism lai and then akhoi own people lifestyle ki tourism lai so sumba lai riba tourism mayam jing se masigi matang da yam kupna naina khanaraga ngasit lai riba resources sing je akhoi na kramaina how to make use of it and then how to make earning and learning out of this haibiki wakhalom da masigi seminar 2-day seminar se pangthok sabani.
All Manipur Student Guardians Organization expressed shock over RIMS director's negligence of Ningthaujam Gyaneshwar, an intern at RIMS, even when he is lying in coma in the ICU of Caesar Hospital. Speaking at a press meet held at his office at Singzamei, Sograpam Laikai, Secretary S. Sumati maintained that Gyaneshwar was found unconscious inside the toilet of his hostel in the intervening night of May 16 and 17. Sumati added that it is very unfortunate to learn that the authority has not shown any interest in the investigation of the incident and that the manner of the authority is suspicious.
Magi life si save tongna ba hona bada RIMS ki maikai dagi masi loina mak for responsibility se RIMS na pugadabani aduna ngasi phawada langlalang jena ma phawa RIMS ki maikai dagi puthokta ba RIMS ki maikai dagi police ta complaint ma phawa tam tawdaba aduga satra mayamna su makhoi taminari ba entran doriba satra ama sibiya na sopa matamda makhoi satra mayam gi voice ama phau leitaba haibase masi yam singna ningai oi aduna athuba matamda RIMS gi market gi sabsaba inquiry ama tawraga langlalang jilla se lebang miyam khangna puthokadabani.
Staff of Medical Directorate today staged sit-in against the planting of Chinese hand grenade at the house of Deputy Director Dr. Ningombam Shamjai at Khongman Zone 5 on the 25th of this month. The protest was held at the gate of Directorate at Lamphilpat. They appealed to those responsible to clarify why the bomb was planted at the house of a doctor who is serving the people of the state.
Pawam ta khangalak pasu leite aduga tawiriba khudingmakna khoi hojimokti mayek sengna khangjaba natabani na tawiriba singsina siguma khongjang asi handopiu adu khoi ningtamna ningkhatamna doctor singna mathausi tawbada apanba pibidana ba khoi nasu umkan noluksari.
Naurem Reena, 24 years old nurse from Manipur who went missing from outside her hostel in West Delhi's Janakpuri area was traced by Delhi police yesterday. Delhi police said the investigation is underway to find out the details. Meanwhile, the Manipuri nurse underwent medical examination. Reena is employed at Sai Nursing Home in Janakpuri West and lives in a hostel nearby. Her relatives in Manipur were informed about the matter. It is alleged that a hostel staff known as Kundan Shah kidnapped the nurse after she was last seen talking to him. Northeast People Delhi Nodal Officer IGP Robin Hibbu instructed all the police stations to strictly probe the case. Joint Registrar High Court of Manipur in a press release informs that the written test for recruitment of the post of Manipur Judicial Service Grade 1, which was scheduled to be held on June 11 and 12, is postponed until further notification. Saikhol Junior Club will clash KYFA Koirangai in the final of the Under-13 Boys Sun Feast Imphal Cup 2016. In the first semi-final match played today, Saikhol Junior Club beat Rural Area Football Academy 2-1 in penalty shootout. In another semi-final match, KYFA Koirangai beat Moirang Football Association 2-0. The final match will be played on the 29th of this month. TFC Langthabal defeated LKYDA Laipam Kuno by 13-1 and CHR Chanam Sandrok beat DYC Khanarok by 4-2 in the first state level 7A side under 45 kg boys football tournament today. The tournament is organized by Young Development Center Club, Kairao Bitra. Sixth round of the first state level, Soibam Ningol Thiam Ongbi Ketuki Devi Memorial Open Chess Tournament was played today. In today's matches, K.I. Sanjoy scored 5.5 points while T. Chitaranjan scored 5 points. In other matches, Anne Bumpkin, Shakespeare L. A. Chakri Tombi, A. Somokanta and E. Shashikanta scored 4.5 points respectively. Social Upliftment and Development Organization Tera Sapam Leirak organized a tournament under the aegis of Manipur Chess Association at Shri Shri Gopal Dev Mandop. 50 players along with 70 rated players are competing in the 7 switch rounds. The final round will be played in the 29th of this month. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches Jiribam Silchar daily passenger train service through teleconference from Shillong. Girl students continue indefinite protests, demanding ILPS. TG students form human chain demanding release of arrested students. Government instruct DCs of all districts to direct agents of Food Security Act to deposit the required amount and collect food grains. And two-day regional seminar on tourism prospect in the hill districts of Northeast begins at Tribal Research Institute, Chingmairong.